Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and we're here to make an informative blog about how COVID and corruption affects the learning way of a student. And I hope you guys watch till the end and learn something from it. So, okay.
Hey guys, I'm Gio Market and welcome to my vlog. So now guys, I'm going to talk about the recent happenings in our government that may affect the learnings of students like me. So education in COVID-19, focusing on the impact of school closures. The COVID-19 has forced schools closure in 188 countries, heavily disrupting the learning process of more than 1.7 billion children, youth, and their families. During this time, distance learning solutions were implemented to ensure education continuity, and much of the current debate focuses on how much students have learned during the school closures. However, while this potential learning loss may only be temporary, other elements that happen in the absence of traditional schooling, such as the curbing of educational aspirations or disengagement from the school system, will have a long-term impact on students' outcomes. This hysteresis effect in education requires specific attention, and this paper outlines a dual strategy to bring disengaged students back to school and mitigate effectively student disengagement in case of future lockdowns. So guys, that's all, and thank you for watching.
Being adults means you finish your education, get a job, and live on your own. Usually, getting married and having kids are expected to be an adult. Now with society changing, people get their first job at their late 20s or 30s after finishing the education, and thus independence becomes later. However, when people spend more time getting education and delay their time to work, some people are having the second view about education. Unlike in the past, nowadays, going to college and successfully graduating do not guarantee good jobs or even jobs anymore. This profoundly influences how students view education and plays an important role when they decide whether they should go to college. Some people cope with a crisis by furthering their education, while some people choose to work after graduating from high school. In China, some high school students no longer put all the effort on study since they will go to vocational schools instead of college. For them, receiving higher education do not mean better jobs and better jobs. They can get into the vocational schools with quite low scores. After graduate, they can be qualified technical workers, get jobs easily, and earn money, maybe more than a college graduate earns. So what's the point of studying? Those students do not care about study. They pose a threat to the society. They have bad attendance. They fight outside of school, gang together, and pick up a lot of bad habits. They are trying to ruin their lives and endangering people around them. Those are the students high school teachers are dealing with. So I am thinking, what can we do to encourage them to study and be a better person?
Hi guys, Roger Syllabus Tera Junior. Effect of 2020 studies. Modules. Because modules, we can gain more knowledge. Because module is, we can answer anytime, and this is so easy. Anytime, anywhere. We chat our classmate, we joke call or text. They send the answer and copy. And so very easy. Search the Google, the answer is over here, so we can you know na already, guys. And also internet connections, and also for me, because my phone is not latest, so very old, and the storage is full, so many apps to download like MLibro. We can download the more MBs. And guys, the overall message here is the federal government has responsibility to ensure that right to free and highly education for all K to 12 students by protecting their civil rights and by providing resources for the most and I need for the most in need using public data and high quality research by providing support. And also, quality education enables people to develop all their are to their skills to achieve their potential as human being and member of society. Governments and other public authorities should ensure that a quality education is available freely to all citizens from early childhood into adulthood. Guys, it's so very difficult for me because you know already the weather, the internet connection, and for me is this effect of my peace.
Hi guys, my name is Terence Feldneya and I'm gonna talk about how corruption affects the learning of students. Corruption is everywhere and even government-run institutions of higher learning are not spared from such dilemma. Corruption inside state universities and colleges might be thought to be small-time or less impact problem in governance compared to other government entities amazing hard-earned people's taxes, but the fact that schools are the second home of knowledge and values of an individual, therefore graft and corruption values must first be cut within its grooming point. Corruption is a perennial obstacle to the Philippines' pursuit of development. The DepEd is considered one of the most corrupt agencies in the Philippines. However, there are two DepEd programs with different level of effectiveness in controlling corruption. The textbook delivery program has been ineffective, while the program on basic education has been successful. This explains the different levels of implementing these programs by using local perspectives, the narratives of implementation actors apart from providing insights on the challenges facing the evolving educational bureaucracy in the Philippines. This also demonstrates the utility of network actors' perspective and appreciating the many concerns that determine an implementation performance and discusses the causes and impact of corruption and policy implementation on two public educational programs. And I found an article that contextualizes corruption and implementation as it occurs the Philippine Department of Education hailed as a success and which has been managed to be relatively free from corruption. And I took something in their research that is all about teacher education and quality in the Philippines indicated that there was an imbalance between a great quantity of teacher education graduates and low quality of preparation as 11,000 to 14,000 teachers graduated annually from both public and private institutions, but only 6,000 were passing the qualifying exams given by the Department of Education.
So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from it. Okay, bye.